Welcome back to another edition of JD's Top 8 here on JD's YouTube. I'm your host, JD. Today's Top 8 is another Top 8 list for for anime. I didn't do honorable mentions yesterday, so I will do them today. Chair seems a little stuck. Got my stress ball. So let's jump into this. Number 8 is Soul Eater. Soul Eater needs to be redone. It is a really good show. It is a group of Reapers. They go to school. They have companions who turn into weapons. One of the Reapers, one of my favorite ones, is Kid Death. He is Death's son. He's got two female companions that turn into dual-wield pistols. Fantastic. Another one, my favorite of the weapons, I can't remember his name offhand, but he can turn into any ninja-like weapon, katana, ninja stars, awesome. And then, of course, the main character, her weapon is a sickle. And the show was really good. I watched it, one of the first animes I watched all the way through. So, Soul Eater, number 8. Number 7, I just got, I think, 6 months ago. I just watched again for the second time all the way through. Number 7 is Yu Yu Hakusho. He is a spirit detective. There is energies in this anime, life energy, death energy, and healing energy. Him and his companions, he travels around with a half demon and I think the other one is a full demon. They're awesome. I am not gonna. I have again. This is one of the ones I will talk about, and I think it's on there. It's pretty good. Like I said, I watched it again. The spirit gun is freaking awesome. I should let you know. If you haven't watched it, he shoots energy out of his finger. So yes. Let me just make sure. I think I do. See, the ones I'm going to talk about: Full Metal Alchemist, My Hero Academia, Seven Sins, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, Fairy Tail, Naruto, and Bleach. Gotcha. Okay. So yes, moving on to number 6 is Inuyasha. I think it's awesome. It is about a half demon, half wolf type demon. And it's about feudal Japan. There's a well that takes them back. It takes them to another realm. The Shukan Jewel gets shattered into many pieces. Again, this is another one I'm going to go over definitely. I'm just talking main points. So it's really good. I like when he turns full demon. Once in a while, I think it's during the full moon, he turns human. Good anime style, good storyline, good movies. So that being said, number 5 is another one I'm going to talk about. Fairy Tail. Me and Ariana love this show. It's about a magical world that has they have said, what is it called? Gills. They have gills they have different gills. The main character is Natsu. He is what they call Dragon Slayer. Again, I'm gonna go in depth. The female, her power is she has keys she can unlock the zodiac signs to come help her fight. And again, going to go more depth into this later. So moving on to number 4 is another one I'm talking about. It's like this list is the ones I'm talking about. Number 4 is Full Metal Alchemist. I watched both Full Metal Alchemist and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Brotherhood I like better. I like the ending to it, and I like the I like the ending to it, and I like some other parts in it. But this is a story about two brothers who tried to resurrect their mother. You cannot bring back the dead, and everything has an equal exchange. It's one of the reasons why I really like this show. Again, going to talk a whole episode about Full Metal. So, number 3, I don't have on there, so I can actually talk about this all I want. This is a series I watched with my daughter all the way through. It is Death Note. Death Note is fantastic. The way the Light is portrayed, he's super smart. He ends up getting Shimigami. They're called Shimigamis. They have books, and whoever's name they can write whoever's name and the death of that person. So Shimigami gets bored and he drops the book in the earth. It's not the first time he's done this. We later find out there's another person with the Death Note. Light gets a hold of this. And his battle with L. L is the main detective. He has to, when you write the person's name, you have to know their name, their actual name, and you have to know what they look like. So you have to put two together. For the first half of the season, maybe a little bit more, L doesn't show his face, and then L never reveals his name. Eventually, he does, and he ends up dying, and his predecessor takes his place. The ending is not as strong as the beginning, like it kind of whimpers off, but L is just smart, and Light is smart, and I like the chess battle they have with each other. It makes for great anime. I lost my ball. Bye bye. The live action version is horrible. Does not do any of the characters justice. The only thing that got right was the Shimigami looks great, and L's wacky quirks. Other than that, rest of it sucked. It sucked. They need to stop trying to do Japanese anime and live action in America. Yeah, I'll get to another live action that did it much better. So, number 2 is Naruto. I went back and forth with number 2 and number 1 and finally decided that this is the order. Naruto. Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto. I like Naruto. I like that he was a brat child who was a reject. The town hated him, and then he grew. I like that when he fights people, he converts his enemies to become his allies. I like that he converts Nine-Tailed Fox to lend him his, they become best friends. And then you find out that his father was 4th Hokage and he wasn't a nobody. But again, Naruto in length for a full episode. Now, number 1 is Bleach. Bleach is fantastic. Of course, number 1 and all this would be Dragon Ball Z, but again, I didn't want to. I wanted the whole week on Dragon Ball Z. But Bleach is awesome. Again, I'm going to talk about this a whole day. I'll probably chit-chat about Bleach. Bleach is just fantastic. It's Soul Reaper. Soul Reapers fight Hollows. A kid, Ichigo, gets... Rukia gives him her powers. He becomes a substitute Soul Reaper. And then, yeah, that's fantastic. They have swords. That has a couple forms, Bankai and Zanpakuto. They're called Zanpakutos. And I like the Bankai form. Um, Again, I'm going to talk about this in full length, and I've realized these top 8s for anime are more of my thing, because, again, this is the second video. It's gone over 10 minutes. So, I figured out something. So, tomorrow I'm going to break down powers and abilities, top 8 from the shows. And then I did it twice since I have 2 top 8s, and then then it'll be my daughter's turn, and then I'm going to spend again 8 days talking about um talking about each anime, the ones I really want to talk about. So, with that being said, I'm going to do honorable mentions. These are not in any order. Number 1, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I watched the first few seasons. I watched him, and then I think it's his grandson. They fight vampires. I know that in later seasons it changes, but they have like special aura ability. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like I said, there's too many. Like, I just honorable mentions. There's 8 of them. So, Blue Exorcist is about a demon who gets raised by a priest, and he unlocks his demon form with a sword. That is sick. Then we got Pokemon. I watched it when I was a little kid, and my children watch it and play the card game. 4, Yu-Gi-Oh! One of my favorite card games. I like the anime. I am still watching it, waiting for new episodes. Let's see. Arc V is where I stopped, and I think RV is the new one. But 5 is Parasite. That is gruesome. These parasites come to Earth and they take over a living host, and the parasite they kill the living host. There's 2 characters the parasite didn't, and it's, oh my god, it's a fantastic show. 6 will probably slip on one of my list later as soon as I get to watch it all, is One Piece. I did not watch it at first because I don't want to watch anime pirates, but boy, I was wrong. One Piece is fantastic. Another one is Magi. I'm counting The Adventures of Sinbad and the Magi on here. I think those are fantastic. It is about genies and magic, and a genie has to pick. They have to pick their king, who they want to be king. On Sinbad's adventure, he's picked to be king. In Magi, it is Aladdin. Like, the show was nuts. And then finally, I watched 2 seasons of the Castlevania show on Netflix. I enjoyed it. I got mixed reviews, but I'm a huge Castlevania fan, and I really liked it. I just found out today that both Jurassic Park and the Russo brothers are doing a Magic the Gathering cartoon for Netflix. Both of them coming to Netflix, and it's fantastic. And I am waiting for the Devil May Cry to be made. It's the guy who did Castlevania. He wants to do Devil May Cry. I know there's a Devil May Cry mini-series type thing out. I watched that. That was pretty good. I hope this one's better. I am chatting your ear off. This is fantastic. So, tomorrow we get into powers, and then for the next 2 days, talk about powers, and then, it'll be my daughter's week. So with that being said, much love.